Hi, it's Jamie. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to do a quick little walkthrough of my thoughts on the Hill House Home nap dresses. So these are my thoughts. I own two of them. I own one Nestle and one Ellie. I've owned the Nestle for about a month, and I've owned the Ellie for like 4 days. So I just wanted to give a little bit of a review and my thoughts on the styles, the brand, everything. So I'm going to say, first of all, I'm obsessed. I will probably be purchasing more. I will almost definitely be purchasing a tartan one later, closer to Christmas. They are launching a ton of new products in their June launch, and I'm really excited to see those products. They're launching a bunch of new prints in. They're getting into like cardigans, skirts, they have new dress styles, accessories. I will probably be purchasing more from them. So note that even though I'm not gonna be like, yes, they're the best brand ever, I do have some like critiques on these items. I will be purchasing more from them. I do really like them. And I've been very into cottagecore and Bridgerton and forest fantasy. And honestly, even if like COVID hadn't hit and that hadn't gotten trendy, that was still a big part of me. There just weren't words to describe it. So yeah, I love that. I would love to live in a cottage, preferably an English cottage, but just like a cottage in general. I live in a small town right now, and whenever I think about moving to a big city, it's like, I don't want to live in a high rise. I want a yard. This house has a yard, but not like a patio. Ideally, I want a living room with like floor to ceiling windows and French doors. And my cat's maybe about to walk in front of the phone camera. Don't know. And I don't have that. I have a yard, but I don't have that beautiful like cottage feel. Anyway, speaking of that, my first dress is the Nesli from the my Nestle in the Emerald Trellis print from the English Garden launch. This came out February of this year. So pretty. I didn't buy it when it launched, and then I did buy it in a restock on the site because how could I not? So pretty. So I think the Nestle is the most cottagecore and like fantasy-ish of the styles because it has the puff shoulders, the square neck. You can push the shoulders down. It can be off the shoulder. It's so pretty. I love it. It's gorgeous. However, the shoulders don't love to stay up. They do have this string, which does help, but it is kind of stretchy. So what I did is I tied it in a double knot, and then I tied a bow around that, which does make it stay better. Previously, I was just tying it in a bow, and even a double knot bow did not stay. So that helps. But I also find that the way it is on me is kind of like this, if that makes sense at all. It's like kind of tilted in, so it's like my shoulder, my chest here, and then tilts in for my shoulders. It just doesn't sit on me perfectly, and I don't know if this is the wrong size. They did have a showroom in New York City, but they were moving showrooms right before COVID, and then they haven't opened a new one with COVID, which is, totally understandable. So hopefully they launch a new showroom soon, and then I could try things on in store. But yeah, I just don't know if different size would be better. I originally tried it in the medium, and it fell off my shoulders, so then I thought maybe I should get a small, and falls off my shoulders a little bit less. Oh, the tag's falling off. But still that way. Someone also said maybe I should have gotten a large instead of going to a small. Like, I knew the medium was wrong, but maybe I went the wrong way. I don't know. Definitely in terms of being able to push this off the shoulder without being too much material to look silly, the small is the right call. This is the right amount of material for like a cute off the shoulder look that doesn't look ridiculous. And it's super stretchy. Like, honestly, they have these dresses, maybe not in every style, but at least in the newer ones, from I think double extra small to 2XL. So a ton of sizes, but because they're so stretchy, I feel like they could almost make them one size fits all. Not exactly, obviously, and they have multiple sizes, but they're so stretchy. Let's see, what else? However, I don't know, one of the big dress trends of 2020 that I think I might regret, although I definitely participated in, is dresses that don't have a fitted, defined waist. A lot of these dresses kind of not just Hill House Home, but a lot of the dresses that were trendy that I wore in 2020 and I'm still wearing are the sort of things that could be maternity dresses. They're loose, they're kind of smock-like. And this one, like, I don't know if it's just my proportions, but it doesn't hit me right at the waist, the natural waist. So you can see it has the smocking, but it doesn't extend quite far enough to my natural waist. So part of me wants to buy elastic thread and smock it myself, and my cat is walking in front of the camera. This is Cosmo, she's the best. So I don't love that. I mean, it is what it is. It's a style. You can totally wear it with a belt, or if you like tie a shirt over it, that sort of thing. Like it definitely, it's definitely the trend. But I do like things that are like fit and flare, and this is not that, unfortunately. Is what it is. I can definitely pull it down some, but then it, you know, it just doesn't want to fit like down here, and I don't really want to be, I don't want it to fit down here. Fit meaning like having the top of it be here. I want the top of it to be like here. So is what it is. We're not going to stop me from buying from them in the future, but I kind of do wish I could try things on in their store so I could get a better feel of what the perfect size and how, you know, all the different sizes fit. But yeah, I do really like it. Such a beautiful pattern, obviously. And these are midi dresses. They are like midway, I guess, between my, they're about tea length, I guess, if that makes sense to you. Depending on your height, they'll be shorter or longer. Beautiful though. I love this. This is beautiful. But because of just the shoulder fit issue, I wanted to get an Ellie for my next dress. So let me bring you to the Ellie. Thankfully, I was not an idiot and did not buy the exact same pattern in an Ellie. Like, it's totally a me thing to do that. But in this one case, I did not. I bought a different pattern. Ta-da! But now I want this in the Nesli. So, we'll see if I buy it in the Nestle. So this is the Ellie. This was just launched last Wednesday on the 14th of April. So pretty. One really fun thing is in the print, it said, my other cat, it says HHH for Hill House Home. And like Lily Pulitzer does that, where they put the lily in the print. So that's so fun. Oh yeah, and these are both designed by the same artist, Layla Dubas, I believe. I follow her on Instagram. Pretty cool, like being able to follow the artist on Instagram. Like a brand like Lily Pulitzer doesn't have that. So yeah, Hill House Home. This is also a small. It has stretchy shoulders and has like reinforcement. You can, there's like the clear tape. I don't know if you can see. Tape-ish? Maybe that's not the right word. My other cat is about to walk in front of the camera. So I like it. And it fits similarly, you know, same length. This actually you can wear with a normal bra and it like doesn't show your straps, which is amazing. The other one I've been wearing with a strapless bra, and I just bought a Skims bra that everybody's been talking about being perfect for their nap dresses. So we'll likely do a review when that arrives, just to, you know, share my thoughts on it. But yeah, I really like it. It's, you know, blue and white, perfect for the grand millennial in me, also perfect for like a spring cottagecore look. It is the Botanical Blue shade or pattern, and this colorway and pattern is in their classic collection. So they do a ton of limited edition ones, which like sucks because they're gone forever and they sell it super fast. This one was originally last fall and it came back. They released it in a couple of colors. I think this color and then like a blush pink. They just call it pink. Maybe not blush, but anyway, a pink. This pattern, but pink instead of blue. And it went away. But this blue one came back, which I like. It didn't come back in the Nestle, but you can still find it. Like, there's an active resale community for this, as there is for so many other brands. I have been thinking of this as kind of like grown-up Lily Pulitzer. Lily Pulitzer is totally for grown-ups too, but I was very into it in college. I still have a ton. I still wear it. But when I first got into it, Lily Pulitzer, I love being part of the community, and I still do. But I was like, Lily Pulitzer Facebook groups, Lily Pulitzer resale. I bought way too much Lily Pulitzer in college. Bad idea. Just from the quantity, you know, not the items, the quantity. Bad idea. Bought them on Facebook. It was just nice having these online Facebook Lily Pulitzer friends. And now I have that with Hill House Home. You know, I just didn't feel like as strong a connection to the Lily Pulitzer community anymore, even though like it's still a brand that has nice stuff, and I still do like the group. I don't know. It felt very like right for me being in the South versus me in the North. I don't know. Hill House Home. Anyway, no shade to Lily. I like them still, but this just feels like, very 2021 and cottagecore, and me, and I'm showing the tag. I don't know why. But yeah, this just seems like the right evolution from being like in the Lily community to the Hill House Home community. And thankfully, I have avoided being like, I'm going to buy everything in all the different styles, collect all the old ones. I saw one on Poshmark from 2019, and it was originally like one of the original styles, and I was like, oh, I should buy it to collect. And I was like, no, I shouldn't. I should save that money and, put it towards the dress I really want. From Hill House Home. Even though it was on Poshmark, it's not like it was $20 or something. It was still expensive enough that I should not just drop that on a dress I don't even like, really. Anyway, that brings me to the point of pricing. These are not cheap. These are $125. Some of the styles are $100. Some of the styles are $150. But the Nesli and the Ellie are both $125. You can get, different coupons, 10% off. If you sign up for emails, or I think it's $20 off if you use a referral code. So there's all sorts of different ways to get a little bit of a discount, but they're not cheap dresses. They have headbands that are $100, which is crazy. They have headbands that are $50. They actually have some bows that are only $15, which is really nice. But I think they also have some bows that are $50. So yeah, it's a lot of money, unfortunately. Is what it is. A lot of nice brands are probably close to that point. It's not like it's a $3,000 dress. It's definitely something that you can afford. You just have to plan for it. Depending on your financial position, but it's not cheap enough where I would feel comfortable just being like, I'm gonna buy it without thinking about it, but it's not so expensive that I feel like I could never buy it. It's kind of in the middle, on the higher end. It would be, the sort of thing that, I'm in my mid-20s, I can afford it, but, they're doing a launch right before my birthday. I might ask my mother for one for my birthday, just because it's, that price point that makes a nice gift. I would not buy one of these without knowing that the receiver wants it, though. Too expensive for that. But if you know that someone wants one of them, yeah, it would be a great gift. Or if you want to treat yourself. So that sort of price range. And again, I actually did buy the white elastic. It hasn't arrived yet. But I did buy the white elastic to maybe try to smock it myself, another layer down. Just because these are so pretty. But I put this one on. I felt it more with this. I put this one on and was like, I kind of feel like a tent. And I wore it with a belt because it just, I don't know, the more Empire waist is in, but it's just, I've been wearing it a ton, but I just don't feel as comfortable in it. I definitely prefer smocked to my natural waist. And everybody's proportions are different. Totally get it. But yeah, I just, maybe if I got a larger size, whoa, kitty cat, zooming around. Maybe if I got a larger size, the smocking would be longer. So maybe it's my own fault for getting the small. Wish I could try them on in stores. And you can totally wear it with a belt. I have bought some belts. I'd seen some that I wanted, and then I did purchase some. So I will try it on. When those belts arrive, I'll probably post about how I feel about them. I'll post about it and the bras, maybe in the same video, maybe separately. But yeah, also one other thing, this is not see-through per se, but if you're wearing like a white undershirt and then not white slip, you'll be able to see the difference. But if you're just wearing like underwear and a bra, it's not going to be like, oh wow, I can see everything. So it's definitely fine. You do not have to wear a bra with these smocked ones. However, I would say because this one's white, try it out. Definitely with the green one, you don't need to wear a bra for sure. But this one's not like super, super see-through. They do have some that are much more see-through. This is like, you can kind of see my hand, but it's not super duper see-through. It's the sort of thing where I'd say, like, try it out, see how you feel. Depending on your comfort level, it's hit or miss whether you could wear this one without a bra, in terms of, like, people seeing everything, versus this one, totally don't need a bra if you don't want to wear one. Yeah, so I first saw Hill House Home on Instagram last fall. I saw all their beautiful tartans. They do these beautiful tartans around Christmas, and I hope they do that again this year. I don't know for sure what I'm going to pick up from Hill House Home this year, other than I am planning on getting one for Christmas. I really like, with this one, the Ellie is super layerable with a turtleneck. I don't own a white turtleneck. I own black turtlenecks, which would look great. Whoa, my cat's messing up the camera. I own black turtlenecks, which I don't think would look so good with this Botanical, but would look so great with a tartan for Christmas. So this is just a good style for layering. And then the Nesli, I think, is a little harder for layering. I did buy an emerald cardigan. It hasn't arrived yet. It's supposed to arrive today, actually, but it hasn't yet. So yeah, maybe I'll do another video on just, like, thoughts on style in my Hill House Home nap dresses. I bought an emerald green cardigan from J. Crew, but I bought it on eBay because it was sold out in my size. That I thought would go really well with this. I've been seeing a lot of girls wearing both styles with chunky cardigans like this one. Actually, I've styled it with this one. Every time I've worn this one so far. Outside of my house, it is. But this is, like, black, you know, not green, obviously. This is the Free People Saturday cardigan. Love it. This is the medium large. And if I could do it again, I'd get this extra small because it's just so big. It also doesn't have pockets. It doesn't have buttons. You know, it's super holey, so it's not super, super warm. So it's not exactly what I was going for in a cardigan, which is part of why I wanted the green one. But there's all these really cute ones that are super chunky that I might get as well. I posted in a Facebook group asking for advice, and someone was recommending some from Mango. I didn't purchase any, but there's some very cute ones. So if you want, like, cute, chunky, I wanted to say cardigans, but my mouth wanted to say cottagecore. So cottagecore cardigans, go to Mango. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. Love them. Excited to see more products. You know, summer they're coming out with new prints. Another emerald print in a spaceship pattern. They have a mermaid print, which is, I think, white background with, like, red pattern is what I've heard. I picture, like, blue with mermaids, so I don't know, but that's what I've been told. And then they are releasing accessories and cardigans and skirts and more dress styles and tops. I know they're doing, like, the Ellie, this, in a set with a top and a short skirt. I've seen pictures of that. So yeah, first or second Wednesday in June will be the launch of the summer collection. So definitely follow them on Insta and follow their founder as well, Nellie Diamond, because she posts, like, previews all the time. And then at some point they're going to be doing fall and winter. They're going to be doing burgundy. They're going to be doing velvet. I'm excited. But I'm thinking, you know, a classic tartan. I love Black Watch. They had a Black Watch in 2019. I've never seen it pop up on anything other than on their own Instagram, honestly. But I hope they bring that back. If not, you know, their other ones are cute too. We'll find something. But yeah, those are all my thoughts on the nap dress. In conclusion, they are not perfect. Like, they are dresses that I kind of feel like I need to alter to make them fit me perfectly. But I'm still obsessed, and I'm still going to keep buying them. And also, obsessed with Bridgerton. Speaking of cottagecore, gonna keep reading these. These are from the library, but yeah, like, can it get any better? No. Okay, my cat again. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. This has been a long one. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.